are against multiplayer meta. So I never played professionally, never learned how multiplayer works in Starcraft 1. It was fine building all those bases while you were in 1 versus AI matchups, and that's pretty much it. Alright, so in here it looks like I've got a little bit late with the extractor. At some point there I built the extractor so perfectly that it was just absolutely beautiful. Alright, so now we move in with the links, and that's it. So I'm sending the links here. It looks like the queen is ready already. I may as well get more overlords. Okay, let's move in, let's take a look. So what do you have here? Nothing really. So let's hinder things up for him here. He's inside, now he wasn't inside. And he may as well at any point in time now start attacking me. Alright, so it looks like he will not do much. Fine. In this case I'm just going to expand further and just pretty much focus on further expansions, while at the same time I'll see if I can deny him the base. I can stay here, he won't be able to see my troops easily if I'll be there. At the same time I'm going to send a few links to nearby areas where they will be able to spot something there for me. Let's go with a few upgrades and we can build ourselves up a little bit. So that's a roach warren, anti-air. We may, and then a lot more workers. We can be quite greedy here, and that's the thing. Now another thing is that I believe that I have to learn how to micro everything by consistently getting these hotkey commands not on full army but on something like a few troops gets on like hotkey 1, a few troops get on hotkey 2, a few troops get on hotkey 3. That's it. Now What I'm really kind of surprised about is that how difficult it is to get the workers here. Maybe it's just that due to the fact that it's 6 minutes, but all in all, it wasn't really that fast after all. Let's move into this base, take a look. Okay, it looks like he has a variety of troops there set up for himself. Furthermore, he may as well start attacking me, and I think that is a really sensitive time for a Zerg just after the initial onslaught to kind of get everything in position. Furthermore, let's get these banelings here. We may as well try and move them into the mineral lines there. Okay. Oh yeah, that was awesome. Now I can allow them to attack buildings. Okay. Will you attack building? Yeah, he's attacking buildings. That's awesome. And I'm ordering a lot of lings now. Fighting my opponent here. As you can see, many more lings are incoming. And that's that. I need to destroy most of his buildings there. Yeah, he does not rebuild his base, and due to that, he gets wiped out. Okay, let's take a look at his game there. Obviously, he didn't choose the standard play, and that's exactly what was here. Very surprising. It looks like if a Terran does not play a specific strategy, for example, does not start with walling himself off, then things end up being extra difficult for him. Now, as you can see, I've attacked him quite quickly here, and it looks like he doesn't really know what to do. He just builds himself a turret, probably thinking that the turret can help him out. However, I decide to move out, and he just now starts to build up troops. So it looks like he doesn't know anything about wall off, which is of utmost importance. Okay, he builds additional units. And that's that. He can even see my overlord there. I noticed that some players just really like turrets. He kind of assumes that I'm going to attack him with the air units into the turrets themselves. Well, obviously that's not going to happen, unfortunately for my opponent. And this is where my attack has started. He doesn't even notice, like he's not in control, he's just selecting an SUV and he's just looking like... And now I wiped out some of his SUVs. It looks like he wasn't even looking at that. Obviously his mineral intake has been reduced tremendously. And further fighting is taking place. looks like this is where he's going to end up being destroyed. You have been promoted, Ice. Just after 2 matches, 1 versus 1, bronze 2. Your performance has qualified you for placement in a new league. So what does that mean? That means that promotions can occur during the league play itself. As you can see, I've got plus 98 MMR change while he got minus 149, which is pretty bad indeed. So now we're back at the tier 2, and we haven't played any tier 2 matches yet. However, we, instead of being at rank 80 as previously, we are at rank 20. And so let's move on here. This is where the players obviously are going to play by the rules, so by those specific builds, instead of being quite literally lost while playing and so on. So now we may as well meet opponents that know more as much as we do, and let's do this. So first things first, I'm preparing for an attack on him with my Ling attack. For that, I first of all need 200 minerals, and I could build myself an additional overlord, an overlord that I wasn't building initially. Maybe that's a good thing after all in this case, because it takes quite a long time for this spawning full to finish. Anyway, now that that's done, we will focus on going for this right here, and could as well build a queen. Okay, 3 lings. Soon going to finish, and we'll be attacking. Alright, so far so good. These guys need to move in to the geyser, and I may as well build myself a second hatchery just around this time. Alright, waiting for the queen. The queen is ready, and in here we're gonna go after his queen here, or his units over here. Alright, let's do this. It looks like we caught him up here a little bit off guard, so to speak. And it looks like he's not attacking our lings, and that gives us an opportunity to kill a few of them. Okay, attack the queen. If his queen dies, we will certainly win a little bit. In here, it looks like he got wiped out. Okay, so let's take a look. First things first, it looks like he was not building any lings. He was not building any defenses. His queen was not ready. However, his build order is very much a standard build order. Nothing special. And somewhere at this point right here, I should start showing up. And right there, I'm here. I'm attacking him. And my troops are successfully blasting through his drones. Then we fight the queen. Obviously, if the queen dies, I'll certainly have a lot. And that's it. This is where he GG's out. That gave us a lot of points, but however he did only a slight minus. Let's go into match history and see how these points accumulate. So it looks like here I got plus 32, plus 28, plus 26. Alright, these are my current wins and losses. Now let's move on to the next one. And this time we'll be playing against the Protoss. And we may as well prepare ourselves for the offensive. So this offensive of mine has been worked out a little bit over the time. And that's that. Okay, let's get that Overlord, that's fine, and let's get the spawning pool. Now a good question is, should I get the Overlord or should I get the spawning pool first? Now I may as well start this very quickly, and I'm going to invest quite a bit into the drones. Now investing is the right word, because I'm losing my precious larva as well as money too. Okay, it looks like that wasn't such a bad start after all. We can go with another Overlord here, and the links need to start now. Starting up. Alright, and let's get everybody here. This is where I'm going to build additional links to attack my opponent further. Alright. So far so good. Give me more larva. As you can see, this larva is kind of coming over quite often. Okay, let's go. Unfortunately, I don't find a way to see if the larva showed up just yet. Okay, this is where we take out this and we may as well move into his base. Okay, let's take out the zealot. It looks like he had 2 zealots here. Very interesting indeed. And these 2 zealots won't have a too difficult time blasting through me. You can as well take out that pylon. It looks like he built a hell of a lot of pylons. Okay, until I get enough things here. Okay, photon cannon. Take out the photon cannon. Alright. Things are slightly a little bit better here. Take out the drone and the photon cannon. Alright, now don't fight them. Don't fight them, go back, go back. Go back, fight these 2, it's fine. Alright, we are in a little bit better situation now that I'm successfully attacking him. Now we can fight the probes. Alright, it looks like we have successfully taken out the probes here. And so far so good. If he didn't build any proxy buildings out there, it has certainly been splendid for us. Wow, it's taken quite some time, and it has been a victory for us. Now, let us take a look at the game here. It looks like he simply built too many pylons. I like that he had zealots, but he was overrun by multiple Ling attacks. I should probably move in with Lings and fight for as long as they kind of gain any kind of benefit doing that. So he has currently 3 pylons, which may not be bad, but in this case he has 4 pylons and 5 pylons. So this is probably where he just spent too much money. And guess what? That I'm coming for him. He decides to attack with the zealot. 1 zealot runs away, as you can see. He's not even looking at the fight. We're in his camera. Okay, now we are looking at this fight. And more of my troops are showing up. However, he is going to now attack me with his probes. Now, so far so good. Wasn't such a bad match after all. And this is where he has nothing left and it's all over. Now that that's done, let's go. It looks like I'm soon going to be promoted even further if my winning spree continues. So in case you don't win, you're gonna stay. If you win, you may as well end up being promoted. And that's exactly what's happening. So at some point, I'm sure I'm going to end up being stuck in between 2 leagues or tiers in the league, where one league is going to be normal or easy and the other one is very hard or extremely hard, maybe too hard to win, right? So this is where the opponents can easily defend the early game Zerg aggression and kind of attack me. Now here I'm not going to build the Overlord. Instead I'm going to build myself a spawning pool, and only after that an Overlord. So that's 27 seconds or so. No Overlord was being built. Furthermore, I may as well move for the extractor so that I could get a link speed. And obviously more workers can be built too. Now the 2 have been used up. We'll see if I get any more resources like that. Alright. So these 3 can move in here. And I need workers. It looks like he showed up. And he's moving inside. I caught him. And that's good. As you can see, surprisingly, I do not have a massive resource surplus here. In any case, let us just attack, and that's it. Okay, I need more overlords now. So maybe that move right here has been a little bit quicker than most of the moves out there. And obviously that's awesome. Okay, let's take a look. What do we see here? Nothing in particular. However, he's already has successfully walled himself up. And if everything goes just fine, I may as well be able to fight through this. Now here, instead of fixing his stuff, okay, that's what he needed to do. He needed to just kind of try and get into the lines, fight me there. Okay, let's attack him. Let's attack him further. Let's not attack everything he had there. He needs to hide his marines. Let's take out these buildings here, and I'm certainly, consistently, I'm going to have a lot more links incoming. As you can see, I may as well build myself additional hatcheries, and it's not even going to be too much. Besides that, I have just enough links to fight his workers. So far so good. Now we are going to take a look at how things went for him. So what was wrong here for him? It looks like he didn't have the marine built, and that's the problem there. So that's 1 minute 30, and I already have a few links. That's 2 minutes. He's not building a marine, so that's the biggest problem that he faced here. And he wasn't repairing. If he would be repairing, there wouldn't be a way for me to enter, and that's pretty much it. He probably didn't know or didn't want to repair. wasn't thinking about it maybe. What I think he needed to do is to hide his marine behind his SUVs and try to attack me. In this way I wouldn't be able to kill the marine, and marine has quite good damage output on the Lynx. Anyway, I'm able to pick off these marines here, and because he's not attacking with the SUVs, I'm just kind of focusing on reinforcements and destruction of his buildings. Now in this case, attacking his supply depots should not be the priority. I just have to attack the barracks. However, after these supply depots destroyed, there wasn't much he could do anyway. And so it seems that it's all over. And that has given me another promotion. 1 versus 1, bronze 1. Your performance has qualified you for placement in a new league. Alright. So, resources 2575, quite a few units. But so far so good. Let's take a look at the ladder. So, career summary, current, last season nothing, current season, 1 versus Zerg. So 1 versus Zerg, bronze 1, division, Braxis Whiskey, and I'm suddenly in top 8 with 140 points. And these points just keep growing consistently and continuously, and they keep being reduced at the same time with the losses. Then what else do we have here? All 1 versus 1. That's Grandmaster, last season nothing. It doesn't really show me everything I've been through, right? So I think I don't even know my last league, unfortunately. I think I haven't checked it, and I moved up a league up just a little bit too quickly. Alright. So that's that. There's quite a few of achievements I have successfully gained, and there are still many to gain. That's match history right here. Unfortunately, it doesn't show me the division I was playing. So current season, last season nothing, career summary, it just shows me the current one I'm in, ladders, race report, map report, placements, friends, reviews, nothing really. Alright.